I'm Ryan X. Charles, Ambassador for the Bitcoin Association for the West Coast of the United States. I'm a lifelong engineer. I'm also a former physicist, so I have been very involved in technology and engineering and things like that for my whole life. And so I was drawn to Bitcoin originally in 2011. It just seemed like a really interesting new technology that looked like it had the ability to change the world. Bitcoin is a remarkable technical innovation that makes a lot of new things possible. So it struck me as being analogous to the internet. The internet is a communications network that is basically a way that anybody anywhere can communicate with anybody else. And it really changed the landscape of communication. Over time, we've built this entire global system that really relies on the internet in a lot of ways. I think Bitcoin is actually even bigger than the internet. It has a lot of the same features the internet does when it comes to communication, but it also includes money and contracts in a way that enables us to really ultimately base the entire world economy on top of Bitcoin, with Bitcoin at the base layer. I ended up deciding to leave my PhD in physics in 2013 and get involved in the Bitcoin industry. And I started what would become MoneyButton in late 2015. So MoneyButton is a simple payment system. The idea of MoneyButton is to make it so that sending money over the internet is the easiest possible thing you can do, both for the end user as well as for the business that uses MoneyButton. But actually it's a little bit bigger than that, because what it really is actually a way to interface with Bitcoin. So we don't just provide payments, we provide every feature that Bitcoin provides. We have many additional innovative features that businesses can use to do things like store data on-chain. The data can be encrypted, it can be signed. We call this the Crypto Operations API. So again, from an end user perspective, it always just looks like you're spending a little bit of money. But from a business perspective, the functionality is extremely sophisticated. We were actually the first company to switch our application from Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin SV. There was a difference in visions of the two sides, and Bitcoin Cash was focused on innovative new features at a protocol level, whereas Bitcoin SV was focused on fixed protocol and scaling on chain so that all the innovations happen at the application layer. The fundamental reason that makes BSV more scalable is that all of the transactions can be verified in parallel and in pipelines. So we allow the block size to increase arbitrarily. There is no upper bound on the block size. The way it scales is that businesses build infrastructure and they validate transactions or create transactions in parallel and in pipelines. So the key advantage of BSV is very simple. It's a fixed protocol and it scales. From a business perspective, you can build your application on BSV and you can know that it's going to continue to function forever. That's much better for our business.